My name is Aubrey Leon Floyd Jr.
And you started with Dr. Prax in July this year.
Yes.
That sounds correct? Yes. And you came in for your knees, with your left one being the worst. Can you go ahead and describe how your knee pain was affecting you beforehand?
Well, let me tell you like this. It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Getting in and out of my vehicle, there was a lot of pain. Walking, excruciating pain. I couldn't turn, pivot without pain. So mentally, I had to think about every move I was going to make as far as motion. And I certainly could not bend over, and I couldn't stoop down. And what made it worse was even when I tried to exercise on my stationary bike, I could barely get on it, and I couldn't keep up with the cycling for a long period of time because of the excruciating pain. Yeah.
Okay. And do you want to tell us how your treatment has been, your care has been here, what you've been doing here?
Well, when I first arrived, I'll be honest with you, I was very skeptical, very much so. But on my first day, he did some decompressions with my knees, and he asked me to bend down to see how far I could go. Now, I'm going to be honest with you now. I'm saying to myself, I know I won't be able to go down but so far.
Yeah.
But to my disbelief and my wife, we both were, after he did what he did, I was able to actually just about touch the floor. So I was very surprised with that. So he told me, he said, well, just go home and just, see how that work out and see what effects it have. And I could see that there was a difference right then on the first day. So these treatments, I can't say enough because even people that I deal with are noticing that I'm able to do more. My flexibility is back. There's still some pain, but it's certainly not as near the amount of pain. I mean, I was to the point where I was just paranoid about any type of motion when it came to my knee because I had no confidence in my knee joints whatsoever. But now I'm beginning to be myself again. I'm able to walk. I'm back on my stationary bike now, which that was so important because I couldn't lose any weight if I couldn't be active. And that was part of the problem. I was not able to be active. But now I actually get on my stationary bike. I do 25 minutes one night, and the next night 30, and the next night 25. And I mean, I'm just so happy about that. And plus I'm on the nutrition plan. I started off, now the first time they weighed me here, I was at 211. But I had already started some of the things that he told me to do before I got on the nutrition plan. So I had already lost some weight at that point. But now, when they actually started me on the plan officially, which was at 211, I'm down to 200 pounds now. And I can certainly feel the difference in the joints. I mean, just my whole attitude has changed now, since being on this plan, right? And, even my wife, I'm watching her and, both of us are actually losing inches there. I can see that. And I'm looking at her, she's able to do a lot more than what she was before she started the program. So both of us are very happy with what's going on. And I mean, it's not finished yet. So, I mean, we're even looking further down the road, to the improvements because both of us are pretty active people. And, I just want to add this, before I started this program, I couldn't even walk the malls with my wife. I would have to find somewhere to sit down. But now I'm able to actually walk with her and keep up with her because that was part of what Dr. Pratt said. He said, well, what do you want to do? And I said, well, I want to keep up with my wife. So now I'm to the point where I can basically keep up with her. So that was one of my goals. So like I said, I'm very happy. And the staff, love the staff. Really, I mean, everybody has been so nice to us, just the happy smiles and the encouragement. So again, I'm totally satisfied.
That's fantastic. Wow, thank you. That was amazing. We're so happy to hear that.
Well, truth is an amazing thing. So, it's not like I had to practice anything. This just how I feel and what I'm able to see myself. And I'm just excited right now.
That's amazing.
I mean, I was very depressed at one point, really, because I'm a very active person. I mean, when I was young, I was into sports, all kinds of sports. That was me, my middle name. But then, you know, when I started having the knee issues, you know, it brought me to a complete halt. But now I'm starting to get back out, and I can do some of the things that I could do at first. So I'm excited.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.